Greetings viewers and subscribers, welcome back to another vlog. This is Farmer Enjo and you're on the channel Fruitsfidiyutes. So peeps, I'm very excited today. You know, it's April 3rd, it is the planting day I've been waiting for to plant my plantains. You know, I want to get the planting project up and running so I can have the farm on autopilot. So the planting is very important. So today is the day I'm going to plant the plantains. Now remember peeps, in previous videos you saw where I prepped the land, you know, cut down all the weeds and stuff. Also you saw where I got help in digging the holes. The same day I was planting the pumpkin seedlings, I got some help from a worker to dig the holes. Now today I have two guys helping me today. Alright, sometimes they don't want to be on camera, so you know how that goes. They're going to show me how to plant the plantains. Alright, so we're going to definitely put the plantains in the holes. They're over there now. You know, I'm a little bit late. I went and ran some errands, but nevertheless I'm here. I'm going to go over there and join them and to see the progress that they have made so far. And also I'm going to clear some land with the weed whacker so they can fork row some land so I can start planting the cabbages no later than next week. So stick around peeps and come on the journey with me this morning. So yes peeps, I'm run by the planting land right around us the back right here that was cleared the other day. And if you look carefully you will see where the planting holes are. For example, this is one right here, and of course we have a plantain seedling in it. Nice plantain seedling here peeps. Alright, and what the guys have done peeps, they brought the plantain seedlings from up by the hut and they came and they put them in the holes. So each hole already have a plantain seedling. See, the guys are doing. So there you go, each hole already have a plantain seedling in it. And how you know that these plantain seedlings are good? I don't really know how to tell. Yes, see it? It's springing right there. I should say that is a sign to know that it has potential. Let me see if this one up here is springing. And I'm not really sure peeps, I'm just saying, you know. Yes, see? It has some form of root on it. So that is the reason, or that is how they know that these plantain seedlings are going to shot. So remember we have hose go all the way around there. Alright, come around, link up with that plantain tree right there. And as I said, I have two guys working with me. One already dropped the seedlings in the hole and the other is covering them up. Now I'm going to show you how to cover these plantains. Remember peeps, the hole is the size of a keg, a 5-gallon bucket. That is the circumference or diameter, whatever that is. That's how wide they want it, and half a bucket deep. Alright, and let me show you now how they are covered. And remember peeps, I have no experience in planting plantains, but you know, you have to learn and take it from there. So let me show you how the holes are covered in a little bit. Alright, so what I'm seeing here now, seeing the gentleman put the plantain in the hole and cover the root with dirt. Covering it. And it is fully covered, not up to the top, but the root. Also uses other dirt from around the plantain to cover it, and they just leave it like that. So that one is covered peeps. Alright, very awesome. Now he's covering another one over there, but there are some peeps that don't have the the stalk like this one. You have some that are very small. And I'm going to show you how you cover those too. So here we have one without the stalk, peeps, a small one. And you see, he leans it to a side, slant it, and use the hoe and cover it thoroughly. Now the smaller ones are covered thoroughly, peeps, all the way over. And once the dirt is over it, it is okay. You don't have to mold it or anything like that. So now you know how to plant the plantains, peeps. Once with the stalk, you kind of put it diagonal and cover all the root, and let the little piece of stalk hang. But the others that don't have any stalk are very small. You cover it, you lean it, slant it to the side like this. See, you slant it and you cover it thoroughly. And peeps, once again, once you see roots popping out, you know that the plantain seedling have potential. If you don't see any roots in any one of these seedlings, you know that something is wrong, it has been rotten or anything. But the roots are signs to show that these seedlings are going to come. Alright. So give thanks to Scudder. We have our planting project up and running. That is the view right there. And I'm actually where the sweet potato is. And you know, people really need to take the time out to dig the sweet potato here. That's it over there. Looking very pretty. You can see that there are some fungus on this side. But what I'm doing, peeps, I put the sweet potato project on hold because I have too many rodents, rats, mongoose. So that is why I'm clearing up the land like that. Clearing it up, go all the way around. I'm going to get rid of some of those woodlands over there. Get it, this plantain walk right here, I got to clean it out and rise it back up again. You know, see? Have some plantains on it. You just need to sort out, peeps. So yeah, man, taking our time to gather the land together, peeps. Even though this land right here, all of it, see, we have the corn over there. Yet to give you a corn update. But you can see that the corn are not doing bad, they are flagging and all of that. Yeah, man, this land right here, peeps, it needs to be turned. Pumpkin over there where it's cleared, and over here have some grass, not bush yet. But because it's me alone, peeps, I have to take my time and get it sorted out. Yeah, man. What if I land, peeps? But I'm soon gonna get it all up with long-term and short-term stuff. You know, the plantain and the sugarcane are long-term stuff. Don't really have to be there babying those type of crops. So once I get these out the way, peeps, I'm gonna focus more on my cabbage and cucumber, you know, and of course some hot pepper. I definitely need to put in some hot peppers, peeps. All right. So pumpkin is on the way, peeps. Pumpkin go all the way back to right where that bush is right there. Parallel to that guava tree, this guava tree here. So we're not joke, peeps. Sorry, not joking. So give thanks, we have the pumpkin on the way, and we have the planting project up and running. Alright, my neighbor down here have a lovely square of carrot. This is what it looks like, peeps. Nothing but carrot down here, so pretty. And here's a close-up of the pumpkin so far. So it's time now that we need to look out now, peeps, for insects and pests, because these are lovely green and pretty. Okay, look at this now, peeps. You can see where the snail has attacked this pumpkin leaf right here. Look carefully. You will see the snail mark. Let me see if I can turn it to the sun, where it is reflected. Look at this, peeps. You see the snail mark right here. Look carefully, you'll see it. So there are snails already, peeps, biting up the leaf of the pumpkin. I definitely know that this is a snail. See where it has traveled right there, leave the slime. So that snail is somewhere hiding, because it can't get that far. So right now, peeps, I have to use a slug bait now and sprinkle around it, or spray the pumpkin with the slug bait itself. I have to be careful how I spray the pumpkin, peeps, because they are very sensitive. You have to half the dosage of what you'd give any other plant to pumpkins, because they wither easily and the leaves burn quickly. So they are very sensitive. So yes, peeps, I know I have slug. See, I have lots of the insects down there, you know, peeps. Yeah, man. So peeps, now I've inspected the pumpkins. I know that I have to be on the lookout for the slugs and the snails. But for now, I'm going to go around the back now to see if I can pretty much start getting some land prep for the cabbage. So come along. This is very muddy, peeps. Say hello to my little friend. So yes, peeps, I really got a lot done. But in the next part of the video, I'll show you where where we reach with the cabbage. So this is Soundman growing right here, peeps. And just to let you know, peeps, you haven't been seeing Soundman because he's ill. You know, Soundman is not doing so well right now. So we have to kind of look out for Soundman. Keep his farm on a level. So man, I have a little pumpkin right here. I have a few tomato plants right there. Eat tomato, they are bearing too. Got some tomatoes on it. If you look carefully, you'll see the tomato plants. Can't bend down right now, peeps, because I have a lot of things carrying. So man, I have some lovely lettuce. Lovely looking lettuce. One thing about this now, these lettuce are ready to be cut, but you can't really reap a man ground, you have to come reap it himself. So yeah, man, prayers up for Soundman here, peeps. And it's nothing major, just the flu. When you have the flu and stuff, and you don't want to go to the doctor, so he's kind of down recovering right now. So yes, peeps, just to show you the amount of land that is prepared. So, tomorrow I can start the transplanting of the seedlings. See? So once again, peeps, thanks for coming on the journey with us. Thanks for watching. Remember, gossip is a broke people's sport. Fruitsfidiyutes say, love your friends, love your neighbors, and walk good.